to another issue that is equally unsettling to the people of Alaska right now, and that is these proposed regulations from Park Service and Fish and Wildlife on the proposal to govern wildlife management and procedures to close areas that are currently open to hunting and fishing in the state. Of course, these are controversial because it calls into question state management authority over fish and game, over resources within their borders, contrary and inconsistent with ANILCA, and a process clearly that has gone forward which gives the state of Alaska and the Department of Fish and Game Management inside our preserves, our refuges, and our parks. Do you believe that the state of Alaska has the right to manage its wildlife within the borders of the state?
Certainly, Senator Murkowski, I believe the state has the right to manage its wildlife. I also, though, say that the Fish and Wildlife Service and the Park Service must operate within the congressional mandates that they have. And what they've struck in this is really around non-subsistence take of predators, things like denning and taking mother bears and
let me ask about that subsistence take, because I know you have said that the department does not, that these regs don't impact subsistence. But since the amount of game that is available for natives around the state is definitely impacted by the take of wildlife by predators, you know, how can you suggest that somehow or other the subsistence rights of our native people are not impacted by these new predator control policies? And I guess a bigger question is whether you think it's proper for the federal government to effectively reverse the state board of game decisions, because that's effectively what we're seeing here. So from Alaska's perspective, we've got a NILCA that says the state has the right to manage, and now you have the federal government, your Park Service, Wildlife Service, saying, yeah, except for when we think that what we're doing is more appropriate. It's a violation, really, of what has been set out, not only within ANILCA, but within our state's constitution. So I hope you appreciate the anxiety that has been created right now in the state because of these proposed regulations. I know you had a discussion with Congressman Young about this yesterday. You know where he's coming from, clearly. I think you know where myself and Senator Sullivan are coming from on it. But we have a collision. We have a collision going on right now between your federal agencies within Park Service and within Fish and Wildlife stepping in and telling a state that effectively we don't think that you can manage what by Constitution and federal law we have given you that authority to do. So that's more a rhetorical question for you, but you need to understand how significant an issue this has become in the state of Alaska, and it may be right up there with the fight on Anwar and King Cove. It may surpass them all because this truly does go to a states' right issue.